Konnichiwa! Now, it's no secret that the Sega Mega Drive, 32X and Mega CD is one of my favourite console configurations. But before this heap of plastic with its multitude of power-sucking adapters came along, there was another console in my life. Today, we're going to be checking out my entire Master System collection. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Gamer Boy Show. Now, before we get into today's show, if you're a new subscriber or a regular to the channel, then I want you to consider subscribing to this guy. Yes! Yes! Get in there! No! Oh! Now, this guy is Sega Head, and he has an awesome Sega channel. He covers other games as well, but if you want more mature, edgier content, hilarious reviews, and great Sega content, definitely check out Sega Head's channel. Sega Head live streams with me every single Wednesday in our show Live at the Arcade. And he has a fantastic channel, and you won't regret just giving him a little bit of your time. Now, some of you would have found your way to the channel via this lot, my huge collection of Sega Mega Drive games, which we take a look at once a month in the collector's edition. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I want to have a look at my Master System collection. Now, my Master System collection is nowhere near as big as this shelf of games over here, but it is a fantastic little collection that I have in my games room. Now, the Master System was my first console that I saved up and bought when I was about 12 years old. And I bought it off a friend who I'm pretty sure scammed me, but still, it's an awesome console and I have a great amount of nostalgia for it. So what I thought we would do in today's show is that we would take a look at the consoles, we'll unbox the original Sega Master System, and then go through some of the peripherals and games that I've collected over time. So let's kick things off with unboxing the original Sega Master System Mark 1. So here we go, this is the Sega System Mark 1. Now, I'm not an aficionado on Sega Master System, so I don't know which version this is, like if it's the first edition, if it's the first one that came out. I do know that it is one of the earlier systems. And here we've got the Sega arcade hit Hang On, which is included inside the console. And this version of the console also had the secret snail maze game as well. Now, just like the original Sega Mega Drive Mark 1, we have the polystyrene foam that secures our Master System. And you can see I've got all the packaging still, which is pretty cool. This top lid here is usually one of the first things to get chucked away. First up, Sega Master System manual. See, we've got some flyers in here, and I really liked this blue styling that they had with the Sega Master System. It was really cool, very retro now. Then we have the guarantee, I think this is. Yeah, this is the guarantee. We have the Hang On booklet, instruction manual. And in here we've got promotional poster. You can see all the different games that you could buy on your brand new Master System. And some of the peripherals. And then inside we pretty much just have the two controllers that you got with it, the power pack. We have the aerial antenna. This isn't the original. The original is actually in the Mega Drive box. For some reason I've got the Mega Drive RF connector in here, so I need to swap those around. And then we have the console itself. And the Mark 1 for me is my absolute favourite version of the console, not least because it had the card slot in here, which allowed you to play some of the card games and also gave you access to the 3D glasses. Another thing that's great on this console is that it had RGB out on it. So when I started collecting for the Sega Master System, I was only about 12 years old. And so whilst I'd saved up for this awesome console over here, I didn't have many games. And so having a built-in game into the Master System was fantastic. It meant I could get straight into this awesome console. Now I actually picked up the Master System 2 quite a while after the Master System 1 came out. In fact, I already had my Sega Mega Drive, and I managed to pick up this Master System 2 here without box, but with controllers and its power adapter for like £5, I think, from someone who was just getting rid of a load of stuff from their attic. The Master System 2 was a cool little system. It wasn't as fully featured as the Master System 1, doesn't have the card slot, there's no RGB out on it, but it was a nice self-contained, modern, sleek-ish looking console. The one thing I absolutely loved using with my Sega Master System were these, the 3D glasses, and these things were absolutely amazing. Now you did need the Master System 1 because it used the card slot to help these glasses actually work. Now, I've lost the box to my glasses, which I really regret, and they've taken a bit of beating. There's a crack down the center here, and the arm over here is a little broken. But nonetheless, they still work, and they were an awesome addition to the Sega Master System. And unlike Nintendo's 3D system, which is also a glasses system for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega released theirs worldwide, whereas Nintendo was only released in Japan. Another cool little thing that you could pick up was this promotional tape for the Sega Master System. And I've actually recorded everything that's on this tape and stuck it into another video, which I'll put a link for up in the corner somewhere. This is an RGB cable that I use with my Sega Master System 1 and an OSSC, and it allows me to play my Master System games on my huge TV wall. That's it for peripherals. I did used to have the light gun and I had the arcade controller, but to be honest, I just use my Mega Drive arcade controllers on the Master System anyway. So next, games. So here we have our first game, Bank Panic, and it is a card game. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, good. I thought it wasn't for a second there. Yep, we have Bank Panic, and it looks like I've also got Hang On as a card game as well. And these were awesome to have on the Sega Master System. I wish they had more of the games on these cards here. Gauntlet, Chuck Rock, Jurassic Park, Global Gladiators, sponsored by McDonald's, Double Dragon. This is my first ever console game that I purchased. It's also the first arcade game that I played in the arcades. And so when I saw this on the Master System, it was a no-brainer. I just had to have it. It was an awesome, awesome game to have on the Sega Master System. The awesome Ninja Gaiden, and this cover art is just fantastic. Space Gun, Altered Beast, Captain Silver, Dracula, Sega, Donald Duck and the Lucky Dime Caper, Tasmania, Aladdin, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Jungle Book, Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, World Grand Prix, and this is the first of the terrible covers that the Sega Master System used to have. Now some people absolutely love the simplicity of these covers, but for me they were dreadful. Although now they've grown on me a little. Enduro Racer, F1, the absolutely stunning Phantasy Star, and one of my all-time favourites on the Sega Master System. This is a game that I played with my father. We had a ton of fun just mapping out all the dungeons and the open areas. I absolutely loved this game. Phantasy Star is the game that got me into RPGs.
セガはロールプレイングゲームも変えてしまうファンタシースターかつてない驚異のグラフィック壮大な SF ストーリーその秘密は4メガファンタシースター
Desert Strike, and an absolutely fantastic port by Domark. Rampart, Speedball, Ghost House, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Populous, Secret Command, and then again another great game. I absolutely love this one. Definitely a Rambo-inspired game there. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, again another game that I absolutely loved on the Master System. Vigilante, the visuals in this game are superb. Some of the best I saw on the Master System. The awesome Golden Axe, Sonic 2, Sonic 1, the Cyber Shinobi, the Ninja, Alien Storm, Star Wars, Tom and Jerry, California Games, Spider-Man, Predator 2, The Terminator, Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, James Pond 2 Robocod, Asterix, Cool Spot, Krusty's Funhouse, The Simpsons, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, Lemmings, Wimbledon, Afterburner, Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP2, Olympic Gold's Barcelona 92, Parlor Games, Great Basketball, Rescue Mission, again another classic that I loved playing back in the day, Laser Ghost, Alien 3, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Outrun Europa, Battle Outrun, the awesome Outrun, Special Criminal Investigation, R-Type, and I've actually finished this game. When I was a teenager, I spent a bit of time in hospital and I had my Master System with me and a copy of R-Type, and I just absolutely rinsed this game. So there you go, there is my entire Sega Master System collection. And I'm by no means done. I definitely want to pick up a few of the games that I absolutely loved back in the day. The 3D games are all missing from my collection, and I really want to use those glasses again. And there's one or two peripherals like the light gun that I'd love to have back in the collection. Now, if you love anything Sega or Sega Master System, then please go check out Sega Head's channel. I'll pop a little link up in the corner over here. He makes a ton of amazing content. Again, it's a little edgier, a little mature, but his playthroughs are some of the best on YouTube. And you can check out 2 of the videos that he's created over here.